Good morning from Muscat, Oman. We had to basically do a whole airport day yesterday and finally got in late last night. And we're basically tired because then we went and got groceries and got to the hotel and got ourselves all settled. And yeah, it was just a whole day of traveling and taking care of stuff. So on the docket today, we're gonna check out a museum, and then we're gonna hit the coastline. There's a couple other things to see along the coastline.
Our first impressions here of Oman are serene. From an entire month of noise in Jordan and Egypt, it's quiet here. There's actually a law that you cannot honk your car horn unless absolutely necessary. So it's just quiet and peaceful. The roads are easy to drive. You're driving. Any issues so far?
No.
And very excited to be in a peaceful place, and it's warm. It's January and we're excited to just chill in the shade somewhere today. Finally putting on sandals after months of carrying them around. Very exciting for me.
Good morning. We are on day 2 of our time here in Muscat. Looks like the agenda today is going to be heading to probably one of the only Portuguese forts you can kind of hike through. And then we're gonna go check out a souk market, and then probably do a pretty good hiking trail through the little mountain area over here behind us and see where else the day takes us. We are starting our journey up this mountain trail. See what happens.
got halfway. Now, supposedly, we're supposed to go all the way up there. We'll see what happens. Did we make it to the top?
I think we peaked for the trail here about 3/4 of the way through, I think. So, not a bad walk, all considering. I thought it'd be a little tougher.
We actually started this trail at a midway point, and it's a circular trail, so we're gonna get back to where we started, but we're officially at the beginning of the trail, and right here, there's a welcome mat. How cute is that?
Look what we found. Another caribou, this time in Muscat, Oman. Figured we deserved a treat after a long hike today.
Tastes like home.
Good morning. First stop today, after having a rest day yesterday, is going to be visiting the Grand Mosque.
So construction started in 1996. It's made out of Indian limestone. They can seat 20,000 worshipers at a time. As a tourist, it's only open between 9 and 11 every day except for Friday. So there's a very specific time you can come in. This is very much made for worshipers and not for tourists. Inside the mosque, the first thing we went to see was the women's prayer hall. We're in the main prayer hall. It seats 6,300 people. The carpet is one massive piece. The chandelier was made in Germany with Swarovski crystals, and it is the Guinness World Record biggest chandelier in the world.
The outdoor prayer area has a capacity of 8,000 worshipers.
So we've just finished going through the Grand Mosque, and it was actually quite nice to see a new modern mosque. All the mosques that we have been seeing in the past were kind of an older version. All of them have the exact same things, but it was just really cool to see something new and made for the people. This is a very peaceful place, even though there's a lot of people running about here and there. Next, we're heading to the beach to go check that area out.
We are at Qurum Natural Park. Seems to be just an assortment of activities and all sorts of different things that you can do here visiting either open air theater. It looks like there'd be a massive pond in the center. There are bikes you can rent in this park, and it's a fairly large park, and there seems to be tons of things that the people in the area can do around here.
We found the beach. of the ways that Mike and I save costs is that we try and get Airbnbs where we can have breakfast and dinner at the Airbnb, cook it ourselves, and then we'll usually eat lunch outside. But where we are now in Muscat, Oman, Airbnbs were just kind of too expensive. And so our dinners here are basically ramen soup or sandwiches, and then breakfast is generally Cheerios. So this is the first time we've actually bought anything really for the trip other than my scarf, and that's these bowls that we'll carry around, probably here for Oman, because we'll basically be staying in hotels.